So now I want to go into set up my actual pivot points for the rest of the things that will need pivot points in the setup for them. So for example, cap girl, as you can see, let me just reduce this now. I think I have all I need. So I'm just going to be following. Again, like I said, the reason why I'm following batch process by process is so that one, I don't miss anything and I can literally go up the layers or go down the layers chain by chain. Part of being creative and being able to deliver quality results is also having a system. All right. So I have my traffic light, for example. My background, I'm not going to do much with my background, so it's fine. My traffic light, I'm just going to press Y and move the pivot point. I may or may not rotate this guy, so but I'm just setting it just in case. Now I have guy body. So for the guy body, I'm going to focus his pivot point to be on the floor. So the idea is I want to be able to rotate him this way. And you see what I've been able to do because I parented the leg to the body, right? As you can see, his leg, the front leg is parented to the body. So if I move this guy, it moves the leg naturally, and I can still come to the leg. So you see, now that I try to rotate the leg, it's rotating funny. It's supposed to rotate on the kneecap, right? Which is why I need to come and set the pivot point for this as well. So now when I set the pivot point and I rotate, you see, it rotates the way it should actually rotate. So the tower, let me just set for the tower. I already set it before with the master object because I'm not sure I'm going to do anything with the tower specifically. But let me just set it. I'm just going to set it for everything. I'm not touching the null objects because the null objects already have their pivot points set. See, the civic center is fine. I don't have an issue with it. This one too is also fine, but let me just set it at the bottom. So for the girl, this is the cap girl, all right? So for her, because of her position, I'm going to set her up. So you can see like part of the things we're doing is we can test, this is to also allow us test how much animation we can do, all right? Now I'm also realizing that this hand is not pivoted, is not parented to her rather. So I'm going to parent this hand now. And so if I do this, you can see it works as it should. I'm going to also set the pivot point for unit background. I may not use it because I already have this object, but just in case. So I think I have that now. This ticketing area, I'm not going to really touch it because I'm not going to touch it much, but for the speaker, I think I'm going to put the speaker, I'll have the pivot at the corner. The reason I want to do that is so that I can do things like this. So what I'm doing is, let me just give you context. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to use the line of perspective, so that when I'm scaling, so scaling and rotation are affected by the pivot points. You understand? So that's what I'm doing there. For the girl, I'm going to set her pivot points where she's sitting, all right, so that I can do this. You don't want to, so you have to set up your pivot points, with intention, or else this will happen. She's not dangling. She's sitting down. She's not dangling. All right. Lower third node is fine. So now, biggest Christian party. I'm not. What am I even doing with this? I need to decide what I'm doing. Well, let me just move this. Let me see what happens if I move it. Okay, I think I like that. Wait, I think I like this. So biggest Christian, I think Christian works to come from the middle, and then party. So I think I like this. Let me see. I think I need to move Easter behind party. Yeah. So I'm moving Easter behind party. Move 2026 inward a bit more. Yeah. So I think I like this. 2026. 2026 is fine. Easter is fine. So as you can see, you're setting things up with intention. Amanda. Yeah, so I was doing an example with it, so I have to move it to where it's supposed to be. So I think I want this one to be at the bottom so I can do this. All right, so now we basically completed setting up our file and layers, so we can actually get to work. Um, I think the other one, we have some other items we can still go into to touch. For example, this ticket bars are fine. Let me go into tower. I'm not doing anything here. It's only the billboard I'm working with. And these ones, I'm not doing any scale or rotation per se. It's just going to be a simple pop-up movement and stuff. So I don't need to set this up. So yeah, at this point, we're good. I think we have a good file setup and we're ready for animation.